You know, guys, today is June 8th. This video that I'm about to share with you guys is, it's not a strange video. We've seen it happen. Chinese people in Africa taking advantage of Africans, right? Because these governments, they bring these Chinese folks in, but then there are no, controls, no regulations, on how, code of conduct for these Chinese personnel. They can come to our countries and just misbehave and do whatever they want to do. Sleep with our women, our African women, have kids with them, mistreat our men, beat them up, punish them how they want. The governments have no provisions to take care of our people, but yet our people are sitting there and watching all this nonsense. And you have politicians that are part of the process. You have the opposition that they've seen this, but they're all part of the same soup. So what is there? How are the people going to protect themselves? So I want the world to see this video, because this is in Sierra Leone. This is a Chinese man, chasing after another black man, a Sierra Leonean in Sierra Leone. Picture a Chinese man being chased in China by a black person. Can you imagine what would happen to that black person right now, this very moment? They would have been killed, severed, and just dealt with severely. They would have been mutilated or castrated at this particular point for a black person to challenge a Chinese in China. Like this Chinese guy is challenging a Sierra Leonean in Sierra Leone. And yet these folks, everybody's standing by just watching him. And they are recording for the evidence. Like anything is going to come out of this, because nothing is going to come out of this. This is not going to go anywhere. That guy, if he sustained the injury that he sustained with that stick from the Chinese guy, it's the end of it. But this is for the world to see the influence of China in Africa. And these are some of the negatives, because our concern is about the welfare of our people, the way our people, our citizens, are being misused, manhandled, and abused by Chinese in Africa. And no black person, I want any Chinese to raise up their hand and say any black person in China would behave as such and get away with it without them killing that black person, setting an example, using that as an example to tell that black person that you can never come to China and think you can challenge us in China. But yet Chinese are in Africa, and now in Sierra Leone, they're getting away with this. Is the Chinese embassy, is the Chinese, consulate going to put out a statement about this, apologizing to the people of Sierra Leone, and making sure that this guy, this particular Chinese guy, is sent back to China where he belongs, because he has no place in Sierra Leone? Is the government of Sierra Leone going to demand punitive actions for this Chinese guy in Sierra Leone who is attacking our own Sierra Leone citizen? The world is watching this. China is taking over Sierra Leone. President Bio just received $55 million from China. I've been trying to talk about that because the world knows about it. America knows about this. And we all know that the geospatial politics that is currently playing across the globe, China is trying to make friends across the world so that they can supersede America. That is what is happening here. And that is an example of the video that we're seeing. They're trying to take over our own country again from ourselves, the Sierra Leoneans that are citizens in that country. And that is why a Chinese person would have the gumption, the audacity to go after a Sierra Leonean in Sierra Leone with a stick, attacking him to kill him. When we know that no black person, no black man or black woman, born of a woman, would dare to do such a thing in China and get away with it. It would have been killed this very moment. Those Chinese standing there, if that was a black person in China, those Chinese standing in that video in Sierra Leone would have killed that black person in China this very moment. God help us. Sierra Leoneans, wake up. China could be a good thing, but it's a bad thing because there is no control in our country. America, wake up and intervene in Sierra Leone.
Get
out. Hey, out. Get out. Out of this place, man. Out of this place. Out of this place. Hey, left, hey. Leave him, he's on record. Hey. He's on record, leave him. He's on record. He's on record. Don't worry, he's on record. He's on record. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's on record. Don't worry. He's on record for this. He's on record. He's on record. No. No. No.
Why?
He has no right to stop him. We are on safety records. No. He has no right to stop him. The man is on safety. He has no right to stop him.
Why?
He has no right. No. He has no right to stop him. He was the one who left that place to come and stop the safety meeting. He has no right. Don't worry. He has no right. He's on record for this. He has no right. And this one, we are going to take it up seriously. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. He has no right. The man is conducting a safety toolbox meeting. He went there and then disturbed the safety meeting. He has no right. Don't worry, Kalma. Don't worry. Everything is on record. Don't worry. Everything is on record. Everything is on record.
Yes.
Everything is on record. Just pick up your beats. Pick up your beats. Just pick up everything. Everything is on record. This very one, I'm going to call go now. Don't worry.